Hello, everyone. Welcome into Raiders franchise. Today, we're going to be taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's get into our breakout wide receiver. We're still not sure who it is yet, and it's get Michael Mayer, our tight end, 3+ touchdowns or 150+ yards receiving. I'll try. I'm not very confident I'll be able to do that. Next up, we have our upgrades. Jerry Tillery is the only upgrade we have, and we're going to go into power rusher and make him just a better pass rusher. 2 power moves is nice. For the first time all season, we're going to look at the players we need to negotiate with. We have Josh Jacobs. Honestly, at this point, he might get traded this season or he might get franchise tagged and traded after the season. Next one's Nate Hobbs. There's a chance I'll bring him back. I'm not 100% sure on him yet. He's only 25, but he's an 82 overall. I don't know how much better he'll get. And I mean, $32 million over 4 years isn't bad. I'm just not sure if I want to commit to him or not. Hunter Renfrow is probably gone. He might even get traded at the deadline. Trayvon Moehrig, somebody that I'm interested in bringing back, but I don't know that he's our long-term answer at a 78 overall and 25 years old. There's a lot of questions there. Divine Diablo, 26-77, same kind of problem here. I'm just not sure if he'll be back. Dorrance Armstrong, probably not going to re-sign him. He's just somebody I brought in for depth. Damian Harris, same thing. Spillane's probably gone. He's 28 and a 74. David Long Jr., he'll be gone. La'el Collins, I don't think I'll re-sign him. Maybe consider it in the offseason. Marcus Epps is gone. Cushenberry's gone. Russell Wilson, I won't re-sign him before the end of the season. Tillery, same idea. Brandon Facey-son, Idoga, Chanson Hines, Nick Scott, Matthew Adams, Trubisky, Kuntz, Tunyon, Jawan James. Those guys are definitely not coming back. So if honestly you're asking me, there's probably only 2 players I might negotiate with before the end of the season. One of them being Trayvon Moehrig, the other one being Nate Hobbs. For now, those are the only 2 that I'll consider bringing back. Quickly, before we get into this game, let's look at our opponent, the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, awesome. Joe Mixon's still there. He's good. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd are all still there. And they have Quentin Acosta, who was somebody that I didn't think would be that good as a rookie. He's a 78 overall. Noah Fant at tight end's pretty good. Orlando Brown. They need help in the interior of the O-line. That's obvious. Right tackle's very weak. We might be able to get after him a little bit. Sam Hubbard, Miles Murphy. Hendrickson's awesome. DJ Reader's really good. Linebacker looks a little weak outside of Logan Wilson. DB, they got Awuzie, Hilton, and Turner. They're okay. Safety, they look a little weak. Daxton Hill's hurt, so that's going to hurt them a little bit. And then, of course, McPherson is their kicker, and Brad Robbins is going to be their punter. The Raiders are going to be at home this week at Allegiant Stadium. Russell Wilson's going to make his debut as the home team starting quarterback here in Vegas. Let's see what he can do against the Bengals. Joe Mixon was really good last week. Let's try to contain him this week. The Cincinnati Bengals are going to open up with the ball as A.J. Cole boots it down there. That's just probably going to be a touchback by Conley, and that is what it is. Let's take a look at Joe Burrow. He's had kind of an up-and-down season with 12 touchdowns, 6 picks. He can go off at any moment, though, so we got to be careful of him. Open it up in the gun in 11 personnel. Let's see if we can get after Joey B as he goes underneath. That's T. Higgins for 5. Taking a look at our starting defense, we're going to have DeMar Cox back this week, and I'm excited to see what he can do and keep developing. He's back to being DT1, and Byron Young, the new star dev D-tackle, is going to be D-tackle number 2. Other than that, nothing's changed, but there are some questions across this defense, that's for sure. Still keeping us spread out. This time they're going to the ground. That's going to be Mixon getting hit by Diablo for just a short gain, bringing up a 3rd down. There is a chance I could see them running it here. I hope they don't. I'm not in the best play call for that, but that's what they do, and that's going to be Mixon not getting it. 4th down. That's an opening drive stop for this Raiders D. Russ making his home debut, had a really good game last week for us. This is his season stats. He's only played for us, so let's see if he can continue his hot start with the Raiders as we're going to pass to begin the day underneath Michael Mayer. That's going to be just about a 1st down to start the day and a 9-yard gain. Russ under center here. He's going to snap it and go quick out there. That's Davante Adams. Trying to juke to the outside. He can't quite break that tackle, but that's a big 10 or so yard gain for the 1st down. Taking a look at our starting offense, everything remains the same. We don't quite have La'el Collins back from injury. When he comes back, he's going to take over for Parham permanently. We got the right look, so I'd rather throw it there than hand it off, as that's going to be Jacobs with a nice carry. He jukes to the outside. What a nice carry here for 23 to begin his day on the ground. This Raiders offense has been pretty impressive since Russ came into the fold. Is that play doesn't work. Jacobs got bottled up. DJ Reader, blue guy's back. Or actually, that's Miles Murphy. Wilson looking to pass. Going underneath. He gets hit as he releases it. That one just didn't work out. Big 3rd and 10 here. Let's see what Russ can do. He's going to throw that one to Davante Adams, who's open for the big first down, and that sets up a 1st and goal for the Raiders. Russ in the gun here on 1st and goal. He's going to go up top, fade. Davante can't come down with it. It's going to be 2nd and goal now. This offense looks far more efficient with Russ in the game, as that's a solid carry there, bringing up a 3rd and goal from the 5. What can the Raiders do here? Russ in the offense looking to try to get points here to begin the day. He throws that into tight coverage. That didn't work out at all. They're probably going to settle for 3 here. That's exactly what they decide to do. It's the smart decision as long as you hit this. It's up, it's good. Daniel Carlson gives the Raiders a 3-0 lead here today. Bengals come out with 3 tight ends in the game. This is probably a run, if it's any indication here, as they go to Mixon, and that's Diablo taking him down for a short gain. Burrow spreading us out here. They do go to the ground game. I didn't expect that. However, there was nowhere for Mixon to go. Akeem Davis, Gaither, and I believe that was Tillery were there to get him down. Burrow in the gun, 3rd and 5. They're going to motion Mixon out, and that shows man coverage. So Burrow knows what's going to happen now, and there's nothing we can do about it except for hopefully get home, as Tillery's going to get him moving here. He has time to stop and pop, though, and that's going to be a wide open player. I believe that was a tight end, Smith, Jonnu Smith, for a big 22-yard reception. The Bengals don't appear to be too worried about running it out of gun as Mixon goes backwards for a 2-yard loss. Jerry Tillery with the big play there. Let's attempt a 3-down lineman look, as that's DeMar Cox coming through immediately. However, it doesn't matter. We can't get Burrow to miss on this pass. That was an easy completion out there to Noah Fant. Burrow in the gun here. We're going to run a blitz at him. I'm afraid it's going to be a run, as that does not. What happens is that's going to be Jamar Chase barely getting back, getting that 1st down. Burrow's gone underneath for almost every pass so far. This time the Bengals line up Jamar Chase in the slot. That's a pretty bad matchup for a lot of players, as that's Marcus Epps swatting it away. And of course, that's who he targeted. 2nd and 10. We're going to go back to big nickel. I believe they may try to run this one. And turns out I was wrong, but that doesn't matter, as Higgins can't hold on. I don't know what happened to the ball there. That was kind of weird. But 3rd and long now for the Bengals. We're going to go to dime. Dime personnel in the game here. Let's see what we can do. Tillery. Oh, no. Okudah got burned by Chase one-on-one. That's just a bad matchup. Jamar's a beast. Burrow in the gun. It is going to be a pass to the end zone. T. Higgins, man, that's a touchdown. The Bengals had the answers on this drive. Joey B lit us up. Cincinnati takes a 7-3 lead. Raiders take over. Let's see if they can get something going on offense. They need points on this drive, as that's Davante making a man miss, getting down the sideline. He fights all the way out to about the 35-yard or 50-yard line. What a big play. Going to Jacobs on the ground. This one was blocked up terribly. We had nowhere to go. Cincinnati just stuffed all the running lanes. Russ staying under center. This will be your final play of the 1st quarter, as he goes underneath. That's Michael Mayer with the big 1st down. There is a flag, though. We're going to have to check that out. Oh, no. Holding on the offense. That's going to back us up. That brings the 1st quarter to an end. It's a 7-3 ball game. Cincinnati has a slight advantage in passing, but we're doing better on the ground. This is a pretty even matchup so far. Russ under center. 2nd and long now following that big flag. And he misses on the sideline. Davante had him beat. We're going to stay right here in the I formation. We're just going to do straight drop back game. Davante Adams beat him over the top. This has got to be a completion, and it is all the way down to the 15-yard line. Big play by Davante Adams and a Raiders 1st down. Fullback going in motion here. Backup tight end, I guess I should say. We go underneath. That's Trey Tucker. Catch and run scenario. He doesn't get as much as I thought he would, honestly. He came back too far there. Russ looking to hand it off here. That's Jacobs right up the middle. That play just didn't work. We maybe got a yard. Got to pass it here now. Let's see what we can do with Russ. Oh, no. That was just a bad decision. Logan Wilson was right there. He read it perfectly. You got to see the field better than that in this situation. That could cost us big time. Really, there's no excuse here. I seen the defender start to settle, and I thought Renfro had him beat because he settled. I didn't look at Logan Wilson, and when I released it, he settled, but Wilson was right there in the zone. So I just didn't have my eyes all the way across the field here. That's what led to that INT. It's on me. Burrow in the gun with Mixon next to him. We're just running some zone defense, and he checks it down. That's going to be Okudah missing the tackle and giving Burrow a few extra passing yards as Mixon juked him out. Burrow in the gun again. They keep 3 receivers out there almost at all times. They basically stay right in 11 personnel as Mixon's bottled up, breaking tackles though, and he's somehow getting a bunch of positive yards on that play. Let's send a little pressure at Joey B here. I don't know if it'll matter, and it doesn't. That's still an easy completion, and Mixon breaks off another tackle. Man, that is insane. He has been fantastic today. Maybe not on the ground, but through the air. We're going to run a little bit of dime defense here and try to get some more speed on the field. As that's a quick one out there, and that's a miss on Jamar Chase. Are you kidding me? Oh, boy. This defense is just not good, and a guy like Joey B is going to tear us up. They're going to spread us out. We're going to stay in our smaller personnel. I think it's what we need to do. Is that's going to be incomplete. That pass is broken up. Nate Hobbs gets his hand in there. Burrow going to move Mixon, which adjusts this defense. Looking to pass, as you'd expect out of this formation. That's going to be an interception. Jacorian Bennett made the play. He was all over T. Higgins there. First down, Raiders. That's the play we needed. That matches our turnover now. 1st and 10 here, and we're going to actually go to the ground game here as Jacobs he gets bottled up. There hasn't been much. 3 tight ends to the left here, and we're actually going to run it to the backside, cut inside. That's a solid carry here. He fell forward for a few extra. 3rd and 4 now. Wilson under center, fullback in the game here. Looking to pass. He can't get the pass off. We had Devontae open. I'm pounding box, and he just couldn't get the ball away, I guess. Reader with the sack. We're going to have to punt it back to him. That was a quick 3 and out. Kind of expect the Bengals to pass. They've kind of went away from their running game a little bit here, so let's get some more defenders out there, get a little bit more speed, as that's Mixon beating the zone. Sometimes that just happens. Probably not the best call here, but I still expect him to pass. That's Mixon getting kind of hit in the backfield, keeping him to a shorter gain. It's 2nd and medium now. Ground game. That's a nice carry for a first down by Evans. Burrow looking to pass. We got a lot of quick pressure in there. Jamar Chase still makes the reception, though. I thought we could get to him on this one. I got to do a better job. I've accidentally been switching on to the defenders, and I think that's giving them some extra yardage, so I got to try to avoid doing that here. 2:23 left in the half. Down the field, Burrow finds T. Higgins for the first down in front of Nate Hobbs. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here, I do not expect a whole lot of rushing. The computer is not good about noticing that you can still run the ball in this situation. So that's an incompletion. Jacorian Bennett swats it out. Tyler Boyd looks like he might be shaken up a little bit there. Going to the empty formation. Burrow's in the gun all by himself. They're adjusting things a little bit here. We're going to stay in man coverage, though. I think it's our best bet as they go on a screen. That's Tyler Boyd underneath, getting a nice pickup of 7 there. We weren't ready for that one. I still don't think they run it, as we're going to send a little pressure. It doesn't matter. Jamar Chase beats Okuda, and that's a first down. We got to figure something out against this offense here. Burrow's getting hot. He does have his X Factor activated, too, which makes it very difficult, as that's going to be Mixon getting a carry, going nowhere. Tyree Wilson hits him in the backfield. They have Jamar Chase in the backfield. This is a different look. To the end zone. Nobody was over there. What happened? Noah Fant was wide open for the touchdown. We're going to have to take a look at that one. Only annoying thing about this view, I couldn't see that our defender never went out there on him. This was straight man coverage, and when they adjusted Akeem Davis-Gaither, I should have called an audible here because he never moved all the way out wide, so he was trying to run all the way from the backside to cover Noah Fant. Got to pay better attention there. 42 seconds left till halftime, 3 timeouts. Let's try to get points on the board here. Down the field, that's going to be right to Devontae Adams, but that's a nice recovery by one of the defenders. Wilson looking to pass here. He has Hunter Renfrow. Wide open. Across the middle. That's a big gain. Timeout. Wilson looking to pass here. He's going to go to an open Trey Tucker. He has him, and it's dropped. Are you kidding me? We need that catch. 2nd and 10 now. 26 seconds left in this half. They have Trey Tucker coming open. That's going to be a big completion to him. Timeout. Down at the 44. We can at least get 3. That's the bare minimum we need on this drive. 21 seconds. Let's be smart here. Renfrow out there. That could be an... Ooh, that was nearly intercepted. Nice play by the Bengals defender. 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Down the field. That's going to be Devontae Adams. One-on-one. And he can't get his feet in bounds. That's thrown out of bounds. We had a chance there for a big one. We need to make sure we still get enough yardage to where we're at the very least in field goal range. Devontae's open. Easy completion. Out of bounds. Down to the 37. I think we can hit a field goal from here. This is going to be from 54 yards away, and Daniel Carlson kick is up and wide right. He misses it. That's 2 weeks in a row we've had some struggles in the kicking game. We head into halftime here, trailing in this game 14-3. Got to do better here. The Bengals have been pretty good, man, but we have missed some opportunities in this one, honestly. Taking a look at the Saints at the Broncos. The Broncos are getting blown out once again. They do not look like they're very good. That should be a victory for us when we face them. Next up, Seahawks and Cardinals are playing here. This one is a Cardinals lead, and they are actually pretty good. The Seahawks have fallen off with Geno Smith. I'm not that surprised by that. He's not the best quarterback out there. He's not bad, but he's pretty average. Last up is the Falcons and the Chargers, and this one here is a big blowout victory for the Chargers, improving their record to 5-2. They really flexed their muscles, and we played well against them last week, so I have some confidence that we're a better team than we're showing right now. Good news, we get the ball to begin the second half. That's why that field goal is so important, but you can't keep relying upon deep field goals as Bowens has the chance to get a return here. That's pretty good all the way out to the 25. Thought he might have got to the 26. In the I formation, straight drop back here. Oh no, wrong button. That was risky. I had Devontae. That's where I wanted to throw it. DJ Reader's hurt. That'll help us out a little bit. Up under center here. That's going to be a quick one out there. Devontae Adams jukes. He makes a man miss. He has a chance. He's going down the sideline. Nobody's over there. He jukes back inside. He's all the way up across midfield. What a huge play by Devontae Adams. Russell Wilson's just 10 of 20 today. We got to get him going. The big thing is I don't want to rely upon him too much. He's still learning this offense. That's going to be a nice carry by Jacobs. 2nd and 5. We're going to Jacobs on the ground. He can't break this tackle. Jermaine Pratt stood him up. 3rd and 3 here. We need a first down. That's going to be a quick one out there. Devontae in the flats, and he's hit for 4th and 1. We're going for this. DJ Reader out of the game here. I like this formation. That's going to be a nice carry. First down, Raiders. They're saying we didn't get it. I'm challenging that. Let's see what they say. I swore he got that. There's no way. And I guess he didn't get there. So we lost a challenge and a timeout. We should have taken the 3, I guess. That's on me. So now this Bengals offense that's hot has a chance to give themselves a 3-score lead. I probably should have played it smarter than that. Being aggressive isn't always a good thing. How is that not picked? How? We had an opportunity on that play. Mo Rig just didn't turn around, which is why this defensive secondary needs a makeover. What is going on here? Nobody can cover anybody right now. Joe Burrow's 17 of 22 today. They do have 3 tight ends in the game here. I don't love this formation against it, honestly. But I spread them out. What? Mixon getting out of there? Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous how good Mixon's been. We do everything right, and then Mixon's breaking tackle. It's frustrating. This defense just isn't very good. That's going to be play action. Joey B. Nobody even bothered to cover Bennett. Boyd. What's going on now, guys? Nobody covering out in the flats, but that's okay. We get over there, take him down. That's a 3-yard loss. Divine Diablo and Nate Hobbs. 2 tight ends in the game. I think this could be a run. Joe Burrow sees something here, and he audibles to a pass, I think. That's another one. T. Higgins, man, he just wins every time. I'll tell you what, the secondary is a place that we need to upgrade seriously, and I'm debating actually making a move there at the trade deadline, as that's a sack for Divine Diablo. We're going to hold him to 3. I'll take that. Kicks up and good. Bengals take a 17-3 lead here today. 1st and 10. Damian Harris checks into the game for the first time. He's going to get a carry. That's a solid carry, a 3, I guess. I was hoping for a little more there. 3 tight ends in the game here. We are going to run it. We have to get our ground game going, as that's Harris cutting it back. That's a solid one. 3rd and short. We'll take that. Wilson, quick pass. We got to go to our stud out there. That's Devontae not able to break the tackle. I thought Colton Miller was going to get out there. Wilson staying right under center. Dropping back this time, looking to pass. Tunyon's open. Let's get it to him. Oh, that's broken up. Nice play by DJ Turner. Wilson looking to pass. That's going to be Devontae Adams on the slant. Easy completion. 3rd and 1. Staying right in the same formation. We go to Harris, who gets the first down. He cut that back, found the gap. We'll take it. Go to the I formation. Still looking to pass. Devontae Adams is open. Easy completion to him. 9-yard gain. This drive's going pretty good. Bringing both receivers to the same side, looking to pass. That's Renfro open. Nobody is over there. That's going to be a big play down the sideline. He tries to juke. He's down to the 20. We'll take 19 yards there. We're going to run play action here. Devontae Adams wide open. Get it to him. Easy completion. Keep targeting him, man. He's such a beast. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're down 3 scores. Our offense has played decent today. We just have to punch it in. That's been our problem all day. Let's get some points here. Play action here. Looking to the end zone. That is going to be Michael Mayer, and we miss him. Just bad accuracy. Going to the gun, but we keep 3 tight ends in here. We are going to go to the ground game, and that's going to be an easy one. Damian Harris gets it. 1st and goal now at the 9. Russell Wilson looking to pass here. That's going to be incomplete, and that might even be DPI now that I think about it. That's exactly what it is. You hear that. We'll take it. First and goal from the 1. First and goal from the 1. We had to use a timeout in order to avoid a penalty here. That's going to be Michael Mayer. What kind of throw was that? That should have been a touchdown. They just missed Mayer. Second and goal. We're still going to look to pass. Underneath Michael Mayer. Touchdown. We're back in this one. We're down by 1 score. Let's see if we can stop the Bengals here. Parham tore his abdominal. That's going to take him out for a little while. We're going to have to go to Chuma Udoga. And next week we should have back Lyle Collins, so we'll be all right. The Bengals continue to spread us out. Burrow did lose his X factor, though, which is a good thing for us, as that doesn't matter. That's just Okuda being beat right there by Jamar Chase for a big gain. We haven't been able to run zone because every time we do, it's an easy completion for Burrows. We try to run man, and we're getting beat there, as that's going to be another completion. Come on, we had Diablo and Hobbs there, but we still couldn't stop it. Let's try a little bit of zone on this play. I don't love the call, but I got to do something to try to shake it up, as it's a pass. And look at that. I mean, it's just an easy completion. It doesn't matter, as that's... Are you kidding me? Noah Fant running over people. We can't get him down. We need a better defense. Burrow up under center here. I don't think they're going to run it, even though they should start trying to run the balls. That's going to be a sack. Big play by Akeem Davis-Gaither. That puts them behind the sticks. Maybe that'll get us the little bit of help we need. 2nd and 15 now. This would be smart if they ran the ball, in my opinion. They've been able to manage, and that's exactly what they do. And look at that. There's nobody over there. How does Joe Mixon get outside like that and go for such a big carry? Burrow looking to pass, feeling a little bit of pressure, and that's an incompletion. It's broken up. Nate Hobbs from behind gets the ball out. Another turnover in this situation would be massive, but it doesn't look like that's in the cards as Diablo gets a TFL. Maybe we can hold him to 3. That's our best hope yet. 2 tight ends in the game. I feel like we have the advantage here in coverage. We'll see, though, as that's just a handoff, and down he goes. DeMar Cox makes the tackle. That's probably his first big play of the game so far, as we hold him to 3. Looking to get a 2-score lead here. Maybe Evan McPherson will shank it. That would be the best case scenario for us. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. It's 20-10. Bengals leading today. We're going to try to take a shot to open up this drive as Russell goes down the field one-on-one. Devontae Adams can't get there. Come on, we had a chance. 2nd and 10. Play action. Michael Mayer's wide open. How do you not hit him? That's a touchdown, man. I can't. What am I supposed to do when our quarterback doesn't hit the easy ones? The biggest issue I have is the fact that we don't hit them, and Joe Burrow and them guys don't miss them throws. So it just annoys me that it's so easy for them as we go down the field. That's Devontae Adams one-on-one making the catch. First down. Russell's at 291 yards passing. That's the same as last week. We got to get a touchdown on this drive. Wilson taking the snap here. That's going to be out wide. That's Devontae. Easy 7 yards right there. Wilson snapping it. Easy. Michael Mayer across the middle. He holds on. 1st and goal at the 9. Why do they allow him to bring people into the box? I did not do that. I rushed and snapped the ball, and it wouldn't let me. That's a short gain. Russell looking to pass here. He's going to go underneath. That's Trey Tucker, who drops it in the end zone. That should have been a touchdown. Looking to pass here again. We're going to go up high. Trey Tucker fade. Doesn't work. 4th and goal. We're probably going to take 3, honestly. If I'd have taken the field goal on the last drive, we wouldn't have to do this, and we would be going for it. But 20-13 is your score. We need a stop, and then hopefully somehow we can get a touchdown and tie it up. Let's see if the Bengals get into their 4-minute offense. It would make a lot of sense for them too, but they like to chuck it around the yard, so they might continue attempting to do that, as that's exactly what they do, and that's a drop. That'll help us out big time. They spread us out here on 2nd and 10. They very clearly are going to pass this one. They're going to actually do a little bit of motion, but I'm sure it's just to help get Chase open as he goes down the field one-on-one. That's Okuda missing. Are you kidding me? Christopher Smith gets him down, but that should have been a stop right there. Joey B in the gun, handing it off. That's Mixon cutting it backside, and he picks up 4. He has great vision. You got to give him credit for that. We're going to go into just our base nickel defense here instead of big nickel and see if that helps us out a little bit here. I'm expecting a run, which is why I was running big nickel, and that's exactly what we get, but that's Max Crosby making a play. 3rd and 6 here. 3rd and 6. I'm half expecting a pass here. That's audible. Let's press them. We're going to try to get a stop. They're out of field goal range. Let's see if we can stop them, and we can't do it. What are you doing, Davis-Gaither? You had a chance. Now we got to burn a timeout. This game's over. They're in field goal range. What are we doing? Man, this is rough. The Bengals are going to take a knee. We're going to lose this one 20-13. Our defense needs an overhaul. Max Crosby and Tyree Wilson really are not making any sort of impact in this game, and that's frustrating me. I got to find a way to get these guys unlocked. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but they're just not getting any pressure, especially against these good quarterbacks, as that's going to be a carry for Mixon. They keep handing it off. 3rd down 9. They're back to taking a knee. This right here should be the ball game. Hopefully they don't kick a cheap field goal. 30 seconds left. Let's see if they run the clock out. They are going to attempt a cheap field goal. What is that, man? That's cheap. Just run the clock out. Why do that? So the Raiders end up losing another one. This one ends up being a 2-score game because the Bengals ran up the score 23-13. That's total BS. It should be a 2013 loss. Either way, we got to improve, man. We can't get any points on offense. I'm going to quit being so aggressive going for it. I got to settle for 3 at times and just, can't miss kicks. That's part of the reason why I get aggressive. Honestly, Russ was pretty good today. His completion percentage was a little low, but he hit 311 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. I'm okay with that performance out of him. On the ground, once again, we got away from the ground game. I got to get better about that. Devontae had an absolute monster day, 13-227, no touchdowns, but man, he was a beast. Divine Diablo had 13 tackles, but ultimately, we just came up short again, and it's disappointing. It's a tough stretch of the schedule, but we're not this bad of a team, I feel. I did see something where Mr. Hurricane was talking about the QB accuracy that Matt 10 runs himself. I'm going to see if it matches because I hate just how good every star quarterback is. Look, I know they're phenomenal players. That's why they're star players in this league, but they do have to miss every now and then. Tom Brady misses, Pat Mahomes misses, so I'm going to look at that and maybe drop the QB accuracy for the CPU a little bit. Coming out of this game, we obviously didn't get the breakout from Michael Mayer. That just was never going to happen, in my opinion. We also suffered another injury, and that's to Dylan Parham. He's going to miss 4 weeks. I'm probably not going to put him on IR. We'll have La'el Collins back next week, which will be important for this team, along with Jacoby Myers. So hopefully that'll help this offense get boosted. Next week, we're going to be back to taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. This is going to be a tough matchup for this team. I know the Chiefs are phenomenal. Pat Mahomes is almost impossible to stop as a 99 overall X factor, but this team isn't as bad as our record indicates. However, we have to make a decision before this game whether we're going to keep Josh Jacobs, try to move Josh Jacobs for picks, or if we're going to try to get a player. I got to look around the league and try to make up my mind. It might be time. We're 1-6. We're not making the playoffs. Honestly, the trade for Russ was probably a little short-sighted, but I just needed to put some offense out there and see what we have because truthfully, it's been disappointing and it's hard to keep people engaged if we're just terrible. So I needed to see a little more at quarterback this offseason. We're going to be aggressive, probably in the draft, depending upon who's a free agent. I don't think there's going to be anybody that I really want to go after as a free agent, but if there's somebody in the draft that's highly rated, we're going to go all in for him. I don't care if we have to trade all the way up to number 1 if we don't have it, or if it's a later quarterback in round 1, maybe we move up into round 1 again and go get him. If we can get a first round pick for Josh Jacobs, honestly, I'll probably take it and move on from him. It's just time. Hopefully I can get him out of the AFC though, so that way we don't have to see him in the future, just in case he resigns. I'm definitely not going to trade him within the division. Next week, we'll also be able to set our scouting national focus, and we'll be able to see mock draft number 2. I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you for watching. I'm thankful you guys are staying patient with me. Honestly, after this week, you may start seeing 2 games per episode if this season doesn't improve, and we'll get it over with a little bit quicker here. So that's my thoughts. Like I said, if we're not good, we might just as well get on to the next season. So I'm LDJ11. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I'm out.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar.